There,
Okay,
now.
now you are.
So I'm able to attract owls in the morning, and the energy.
Really?
I did listen to what you had to say.
I can't remember what I just said.
I always write down notes. This is one of the things you said. You got up in the morning and you forced yourself to make your bed. You said no day drinking. In my language and what I've come to believe, that was your intention for the day. What you're saying to the universe is, I'm leaning into healing. I want some order. I'm making my bed, no day drinking. The only thing that is required is for us to lean in, and the universe rises up in support of that. That's number one. You were very clear and you were very passionate. I'm choosing peace over pain, light over darkness, love over fear. That's it. I mean, that's it. I feel very, very safe with the two of you. I really, really do. And when I wrote this book, the very last chapter, I wrote these words. And I remember thinking, women whose children have died will crucify me. They will crucify me if I keep these lines in the book. So I took them out. And I kept going back thinking, but this book has to be my truth. It has to be my truth. It has to. So I put them back in. So I'm going to read the words that I honestly believed I would be crucified. I said, you were born to be radiant, and so was I. Not in spite of the fact that someone you love has died, but because of the fact that someone you love has died. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to love. Say yes to you. And then I wrote a second book. And I knew what the title of the second book had to be. It was a no-brainer. There was never any discussion. It's like I had the audacity, the nerve to title this book Becoming Radiant, a new way to do life following the death of a beloved. And I very intentionally put death in parentheses. It's exactly what you were saying, Susan. It's like, well, I don't know, what exactly is it that dies? The physical body doesn't even die. It changes form. So the way I'd like to close is, how would you describe your life today? And we, in the Becoming Radiant 5-week retreat, we created vision boards. We created vision boards. So as you look into the future, and I believe that we actually co-create our future with every breath we take, with every decision we make. Most of us live asleep and operate from a subconscious level, but the death of our loved ones has woke us up. So as best we can, we're living consciously. How would you describe your life now? And when you think about that vision board, how would you describe the life that you're going to co-create? Why do I think this is important? I want to paint a picture and let people know what is possible if and when they're willing to do grief a new way and they're willing to live their life a new way.
I feel now I feel that I'm living a joy-filled life, that one that has,
Oh, and it's
uh-oh.
happening again.
Let me see if I can get back to you guys.
We got really
I can hear
powerful.
you.
We got really powerful
Oh,
people with us.
There we go.
okay, great. um, we do, don't we? So, and I feel I feel that my life, the life that I purposely want to live, is one that um, that I'm living very intentionally, that I'm very awake to, that that I'm living deliciously. And when I say that word, that's to be able to really see and hear and taste and be alive. I really want to feel alive in my life.
Wow. How about you, Liz?
I just lost my train of thought.
How would you describe your life now? And when you think about that vision board, what do you hope to co-create? What do you hope to draw in?
Yeah, so I love the painting and the art. That's very fulfilling for me. That brings me a lot of peace. It brings me joy. It's vibrant. It's colorful. It makes me feel good. People are starting to enjoy it, which is, some things people like, some things they don't like. That's okay. I don't care. But I like it when they like it, right? So that's nice. I I feel that I am here and I am alive, and so there's no reason to not be alive and not live. Okay, so if I'm alive and I'm here to live, then I might as well live to the best of my ability and to the fullest extent of my ability. And like we said in our group, we'll live an optimal life. So, what's my optimal life? My optimal life is pretty easy. It's painting, it's traveling with my husband, it's maybe us sitting outside at the fire pit, having friends over when we don't have a pandemic, but maybe sneaking a couple in when we do, but social distance because we have a big backyard. So it's not big, giant, grand things. I'm going to get another dog. So that is definitely happening this year. So I can go back on my walks, going to the beach, being with nature, all those things, just doing it, not putting it off. So the decision to I think I make decisions a little bit faster and clearer, because wasting time waffling around trying to figure out things, that's exactly what it's doing. And I don't have a lot of time to waste. So,
Yeah, I love that. I don't have a
yeah.
lot of time to waste. I want to
And
sit and enjoy my coffee.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's not wasting time, by the way.
I agree. That's another thing the three of us have in common. I agree.
Yeah.
Susan, you wanted to say something?
I think what I realize also is I want to be a teacher in my life, not like a teacher with a board, but the way that I live my life, I want that to be as like a role model for others, for my daughter, the families and patients that I interact with. That matters to me.
So I wrote this book, and chapter 20, it's gifts given and received. Gifts given and received. And I knew in writing it, I was pushing the envelope. I mean, my life is about pushing an envelope. It's the only way I've been able to survive, by pushing the envelope as far as I possibly could. And in the chapter, I suggest that I have received gifts as a result of Aaron's death, as a result of Trisha's death, as a result of Rory's death. And that's a novel concept to a lot of people, to think that what they consider these unspeakable tragedies have resulted in gifts to me. I most sincerely want to say that a gift of my daughter's death and my wife's death and my son's death is that I got to meet you too, and that I get to call the two of you friends. You are remarkable, remarkable human beings. You are bright, shining lights of what is possible. I mean, of what is possible. And you used the word teacher, Susan. That's what I was going to say. You're both teachers, and you're, to sit next to you, Liz, you're painting pictures of what living life with the death of a child, a beloved, of our one and our only. You're presenting a new way to do that. You're presenting a new way to do that. And I thank you. I could talk for another 5 hours because I love talking to you. And I love learning more about you. So thank you for trusting me. And thank you for showing up and being authentically you, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was, I think, both of our honored to be here.
Yes, we are.
So folks that are listening, I am going to be on YouTube, my YouTube channel, which is Tom Zuba, at 11 a.m. this Thursday with my co-host Jessica. And the name of that hour-long program is A New Way to Do Grief. This month, we're honoring Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I will see you Thursday, 11 a.m. Central on my Tom Zuba YouTube channel. Take really, really good care of yourself.